The next term that we can discuss is the order of operations, which many of you might already know by its mnemonic device, PEMDAS, but we will review that information right now. This is probably one of the most important vocabulary terms we're going to get to this year in algebra. So more or less the definition, if you will, of the order of operations is just the rules established to help us evaluate an expression involving more than one operation. Those operations, of course, are reflected in this mnemonic device, this phrase mnemonic PEMDAS, and allow us to evaluate a longer equation and turn it into a more simplified answer. The order in which we evaluate expressions are we take care of the parentheses in an equation first, then we take care of any exponents, that is the E in PEMDAS. After that, working typically left to right is how I like to approach it, but we can either take care of any multiplication or division that is going on within the expression. And last but not least, we can finally get to the part that we like the best, addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction are always the last piece that we evaluate within an algebraic expression. Another great way to remember PEMDAS is a age-old saying. It's something that I learned in middle school as well. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I often just refer to it as PEMDAS, but I still have a group of students that still enjoy that old phrase, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, so you're more than welcome to use that to help you remember the order in which you have to approach these expressions. We're going to do an example out right now. So, I'm going to try to incorporate a few different things in here. So if we have 3 plus 5, put that parentheses around that. Let's say plus 6 squared minus 2 times 3 plus 7. I know we're leaking over there, but so if I'm to follow PEMDAS in the order of operations here, the first thing that I have to do is take care of my parentheses where I have 3 plus 5. That will reduce, of course, to 8. So now I have 8 plus 6 squared minus 2 times 3 plus 7. After parentheses, we move on to exponents. I do have an exponent right here next to the positive 6, and I know that 6 squared is 36, so I have 8 positive 36 minus 2 times 3 plus 7. Moving left to right, I have to check, is there any multiplication or division? I have addition here, I have subtraction here, but then I get to multiplication. So I'm multiplying negative 2 times 3, which is negative 6. So now my expression is simplified to 8 plus 36 minus 6 plus 7. When I get to this point, all I have left is addition and subtraction. I can really go in any order that I like, but I like to go in a left to right format. So 8 plus 36 is 44 minus 6 plus 7. Again, you can go about this anyway, but I just like to maintain that left to right. 44 minus 6 is 38 plus 7, which will give us our final answer of 45. So that is it. That is PEMDAS in a nutshell. Obviously, these expressions can get quite lengthier than this and a little bit more confusing, but as long as we stick to that order of operations, we hit our parentheses, our exponents, multiplication, division, and then addition and subtraction in that order, we should arrive at the correct final answer.